Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined the other host,
Karen.
And we are back with the second round of Metallica trivia questions.
Well, the third and fourth round.
Sure. The third and fourth round, our second episode on this. Like we said last episode, we went to a trivia night thing at a local brewery here in the burbs, Sound Growler. That one night they put on a Metallica-themed trivia night. So we went, checked that out. We're going over the questions that were asked and sharing them with you. We'll throw up the question on the screen with the answer, play along, see how many you get right. We're not really keeping track of scores or anything, but yeah, these questions hopefully are a little bit harder than last week. We did not fare too well when we played trivia on this bit.
No. And like we said last week, these are not verbatim because I didn't write down the exact sentence, but pretty close to what was said during the trivia night. So
let's jump into round 3 then with the first question.
What was the first single from Death Magnetic?
And that was A Day That Never Comes. I think I put All Nightmare Long. I knew the video was the soldier video, like when they're in Afghanistan and like there's IEDs exploding and whatnot. I knew the video, but I couldn't remember the song, so I just went with my gut and we had it wrong. But the correct answer is A Day That Never Comes.
Yep.
Question 2 in round 3.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. What album is in the Library of Congress that they said like changed music history or something? I didn't write down that part. Do you remember what that is?
No, but like the Library of Congress is they take works of art, books, so like literature, I guess I could just say literature, movies, music, and other pieces of art, and they add it to their collection or their catalog as just influential representations of America art. And that's what this was. They picked this for its significant influence in just art in general.
Just in art, not in music.
Probably in music, but you know, I'm using the broader term for art, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, which album was it?
We were between two on it.
Master of Puppets and the Black Album were the two I was picking.
And we put the Black Album.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought we put Master of Puppets.
No, we put the Black Album because we didn't get that one.
Okay.
So it was Master of Puppets, though.
Okay, it was Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
I figured Master of Puppets was better, personally. I like that album better. I would have said that's the album that should be there. But knowing, like, people who aren't necessarily metalheads would then gravitate more towards the Black Album. Because that was the album they blew up with. It, like, defined them and their sound there for a long time. And
a lot of people know those songs even if you're not a Metallica fan or a metalhead.
Exactly. Those are the songs they play at every single sporting event you go to. There's always Enter Sandman. Look at the Virginia Tech thing when they like played that song there and they're jumping and causing like a small little earthquake. So like that album to me felt like that would have a more wider impact in society and pop culture than Master of Puppets did.
Because do you remember the year? Was it like 2005, 2015?
I want to say it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so it's definitely before Stranger Things with Master of Puppets. Because now like Master of Puppets kind of makes sense with that song. Yep. So, okay. Question 3 in round 3.
What producer of Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood was also the producer of the Black Album? Also the producer of Load and Reload and Saint Anger.
You knew this one right away.
And the answer is Bob Rock.
Yes. And did you know that before they even said like the Dr. Feelgood?
Yeah, I didn't know he'd produced Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that. I knew he did the Black Album and did that long run up till Saint Anger.
Okay. That was one I did not know, but I don't care who produces what.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just not a
I don't know.
that I'm
like
into.
He's heavily present in the documentary Some Kind of Monster because he's the producer and he's helping them out and everything. And I knew like, you know, I've seen interviews with him talking about the Black Album, what he wanted to do there. Basically, he saw them live on the Injustice tour and he's like, I want to make an album like that shows your live experience and the crowd's energy. And that's sort of what led them down that path of the Black Album.
I see. Good story. Thanks for adding that little context that we did not get during the trivia night.
We did not. And this is the final question of round 3.
Yes. Which song does Dave have credit to on the Ride the Lightning album?
Besides Ride the Lightning.
Oh, besides Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, because they did give us that little clue. He's like, besides the self-titled song on Ride the Lightning, what song did Dave Mustaine have a writing credit for? Which is roughly, when we went to this, was roughly the time Megadeth's new album came out, which they just released their cover of Ride the Lightning.
You're right. And I remember, so when we opened the box set of this, we were going through like all the songs and the credits and everything. And I was surprised. Maybe it was not Ride the Lightning. Maybe it was on Kill 'Em All. Does he have a lot more?
He has a couple of writing credits, I believe, on Kill 'Em All. The Four Horsemen for sure. I'm pretty positive he has like writing credit
Yeah.
on that.
I guess to my, you don't need to go through all the songs. To my, what I was trying to get to is we were going through like the inserts and everything, and I was surprised how many songs he was credited on.
And I was as well when I first went through and opened up that box set and saw that he was credited on the second album. And it's like, you were long gone before this album came out. I'm shocked that they're still using your music on this.
Yeah. At least they gave him credit.
They did. Sure. At least they give him credit. There's probably royalties associated with that, I hope.
I'm sure. I would hope so.
But in any case.
Oh, the answer.
What was the answer to that?
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu, yes. And I think we waffled on this one a little bit. This is where we're going through I'm going through listing off the songs. I knew Creeping Death wasn't because that was Kurt. Escape wasn't. And then I was like, I don't know. Fade to Black. I'm pretty sure it's not Fade to Black. For Whom the Bell Tolls. I don't think so, but maybe. I was like, just Call Cthulhu. Let's put that down.
And when I was writing it out, he was like, the guy was standing right by the table waiting for me to finish writing. And he was like, spelling doesn't matter. And I was like, thank God, because I do not know how to spell that.
Yeah. CATH. Ulu. Yes. Any case, hopefully you did all right on that round 3. Let's move on to round 4.
So for the first question in round 4 was, what municipality in the Bay Area did they live that translates to Little Hill?
Did not know this.
We did not know this at all.
But it is El Cerrito?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the answer. But we did not know it at all.
Yeah,
and
no.
I don't even remember what we put.
No, I can't either.
So
maybe Castro or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. So is El Cerrito, though, is it its own town or is it part of
It says municipality. I don't know. I'm assuming that just means it's like a little...
Like a suburb?
Yeah, basically. Okay. Or like a little section of like the Castro district or something like that.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know.
Yeah. Okay, what song from Injustice for All was not played until 2014? And I think they said in Finland.
Yeah, he said another song. He's like, this song was played live for the first time at this date. Yeah. What other song wasn't played live for the first time until 2014 off of the Injustice album? I honestly can't remember the answer to this one.
Frayed Ends.
Frayed Ends.
Of Sanity.
Yeah. I don't remember.
What do we put?
I can't remember. I do not know. No.
Yeah, we should have added some more notes to this. But the answer is Frayed Ends of Sanity. The third question of the 4th round is, what song from 72 Seasons won a Grammy performance?
For Best Metal Act or Best Rock Act? I think it was Best Metal Act or something like that.
Probably.
Whatever.
It's like the only metal
whatever
category
one that
they have.
And he gave this one to everyone because he's like, I don't know if I know the answer. Like, I don't like reading the answer in the questions because the answer is 72 Seasons.
Yeah. I think we put Lux Eternal.
I think we did put Lux Eternal. Yeah.
So... But it was 72 seasons. And he did give everybody points, thank goodness. So we got 20 more points than we actually did. So the only question out of this section that we got right is the last one, which was, before Cliff's death, what was the capital city that Metallica played?
Well,
was that not it?
I don't know if it was they had just left this capital city and they were heading somewhere. I can't remember.
It was the last the last performance that they played in this capital city.
Well, okay, was that what it was?
Yeah.
I can't see. That's what I can't remember. And on the back of this, we ended up drawing a map of like Stockholm because we knew it was in Stockholm.
Well, we knew that he died in Sweden, or the bus crash was in Sweden.
Yeah.
So we were like, it's either Helsinki, Stockholm, or Copenhagen.
Right.
Because we couldn't figure. We knew it was in that region, so we were like, were they, leaving Copenhagen, going to Stockholm?
That's what it was. We couldn't remember.
Coming from Helsinki, going to Gothenburg. Like, we didn't know what the
direction
was.
Yeah, I forgot. All right, that's what it was. We were either in Finland, Stockholm, or Norway. Denmark. Sorry, yes. I don't know all that region that well. So we drew a little map here of generalizing where this shit is, because we're trying to plan a trip to Sweden. We'd love to go.
Yes.
So that's why we have a little bit of this in our mind, Stockholm and Gothenburg and all that.
I don't think we're going to make it to
probably
the
not.
bus crash site, but
in any case, though, the answer is Stockholm.
And we got that correct.
Yes.
Kind of on a guess.
It was definitely an educated guess.
It was an educated guess, yeah.
We were just needed to pick out which one it was. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you knew that it was that the bus crash was in Sweden, you can narrow it down kind of like how we did.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. The final question, which we ended with 130 points, and we wagered 129.
Yep.
But we did not win, so it doesn't really matter, even though we got this correct. But what were the 5 singles from the Black Album? We struggled with the 5th one because we got the first 4 right away.
I basically did the same thing we were doing with the Ride the Lightning one with what credit did Dave have. And it was just sort of listing off all the songs. Like, all right, well, this one was a single, this one was a single, this one was. And we're trying to list out all 5. And I'm just going through all the songs and being like, Holier Than Thou definitely wasn't. Through the Never wasn't. Nothing Else Matters was.
Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman.
We had that one right away.
Unforgiven was a questionable one. Wherever I May Roam was one I was pretty sure about. And the 5th one, I think it might be where we struggled, like you were saying.
Yeah, I feel like it may have been Unforgiven that we were struggling on.
Okay. So then what? Oh, Sad But True. Sad But True.
Yeah.
So I think those were the 5 we ended up coming up with. And I think, the Unforgiven was one. I was like, I'm not sure. I thought the music video was for Unforgiven 2, but maybe I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
Maybe there is one. I was just going back and forth on that. And let me just double check here. Enter Sandman, Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters, Wherever I May Roam, and Sad But True in that order. So yeah, we got those ones right.
We did. But we did not win.
No.
There was one team there that got 100% or
A perfect score.
A perfect score. So 200 out of 200 or 400 out of 400 because they wagered the whole thing. So congratulations to them.
Yeah. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with this.
5th or something.
I don't. Yeah.
They didn't go through all the numbers after.
The top 3 got like gift cards, like they normally do, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. We were just there for fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you had some fun listening to us stumble through some of the questions because I didn't write full sentences, but it was really fun. And I would like to try to do this again, but we talked about it. Other than maybe Slipknot, I don't know if there's any band that we could do something like this for.
Yeah, the boat does a trivia every year, but it's horror themed by Jose. He makes some kick-ass trophies.
He does,
I'd love to win one of those, but like we're not good at horror trivia, so that wouldn't be a thing we'd do.
Yeah.
But general like metal trivia could be fun. I don't think we'd do good on general metal trivia. We'd probably do okay.
Maybe because it might be catered more to like the
not
mainstream
deep dives.
Yeah, like mainstream metal. But like any other band deep dives trivia, I don't know.
Maybe a few. Maybe like Linkin Park, you'd be able to do more than I would.
But
Disturbed,
I don't know
you'd be
like
able
their
to.
history though.
Maybe.
Like I'm a fan of the songs, but
I thought
like
you know more of their history than I do.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know.
Yeah. That's the hard part is I don't dig into the history of things or like remember
Well,
like what album comes out or who produced it or anything like that.
Well, maybe we'll put one of these together for one of the bands that we
That'd be
like.
kind of fun.
And just do our own little trivia thing.
Yeah, come up with a couple.
But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and yeah.
Bye.